Aries, welcome. This is just going to be a quick read for end of December singles love reading. Okay, so this is for those of you who are looking for love. You're single and you want to know what's going to happen here for the rest of December. Okay, and this is just a quick reading, so it won't go too into detail. But we're just going to look from now until the end of the month for you guys. If this resonates with you, please hit the like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check out my channel. There are other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check your sun, moon, rising. You can also check the subscribers and collective readings as well. And there might be messages for you in there. Okay. So it looks like your guys' overall energy during this time is the wheel, which talks about a turning point and good luck. And since this is a singles love reading, that seems like a good place to start for me. Let's see. Aries, please. Thank you. And when I do the signs, I do focus in on the biggest energy going on, so it won't resonate with everybody. When I do subscribers, I do try to focus on whoever needs it the most. Okay, so it looks like you might be feeling a little bit defeated in this search for love, or because the Five of Swords can indicate bullies, violence, and abusive relationships, and you may have faced that in the past. Okay. A toxic relationship of some kind, which might be holding you up from dating. But the Five of Swords also talks about feelings of defeat. So feeling defeated in the situation. You know, maybe I'm getting some of you have gone on dates and it's not working. Then there's the Chariot. The Five of Discs, you feel restricted in your choices, I think. The Five of Discs talks about a lack of mentality. It usually talks about a lack of finances, and that could be true. The lack of finances, you know, working all the time, needing to work all the time could also be impacting this, you know, being able to go out on dates and such and having the time to do that, you know, but it can also just talk about a lack of mentality or a lack of something. And there just might be a lack of ability to find someone to date. You know, maybe you're being more of a homebody right now. Maybe you're working too much. Maybe you're not willing to, you know, take the risks of going online. And then you do have the Chariot here, which means you are taking movement towards it, but there's a lack of something. So let's see. One more card, please. Thank you. The Six of Swords. But it does look like this is a necessary transition for you guys. Okay, so maybe there is something. You got the Five and Six of Swords, which tells me you're defeated and it's time to make a transition. And you want to make movement towards that transition. But there's some restrictions involved in this. But there is the Lover's card on the bottom here for what you don't see coming. All right, let's get some clarification. I'm going to go ahead and use my new deck here to clarify. What is the Five of Swords here? Five of Swords, Aries. Why is the Five of Swords here for singles, Aries? Temperance. And the Sun. Okay. So Temperance tells me that you need to keep things into balance. That there might be too much for you to balance in moderation. It talks about keeping yourself tempered. And I'm wondering if maybe you're trying too hard to keep things tempered. Like, I don't know if I really want to let something new in here. And then you do have the Sun, which tells me that it might be a time for success for you. And you're just not seeing it, like almost like you want to stay defeated in this. Like, I'm not sure that you want it. Let me keep reading before I say anything on that. Chariot, please. Chariot. Aries singles. Thank you. Justice. Again, okay. So the Justice card, you might be taking movement towards a Libra. There might be a court case going on from something in your past that you've been already defeated on. Or there might be something you need to bring in balance, or there's a cause and effect to the situation where, like I said, this is a quick read, so we're not going to go too far into detail here. I'm not going to clarify everything. So you have to connect some of these dots yourself. But it does seem like you're looking for that balance. And I'm getting this feeling that you guys are afraid if you bring someone in your life, it's going to just throw everything off balance. It's just, and you want to keep that balance in your life because maybe in the past you didn't have that balance. But let's see, what is this Five of Discs here? So you guys may be a little concerned too. Let's see. I must have thrown all the cards out on this one. So there's something big going on here with this Five of Discs, which I kind of felt that too. Okay. Excuse me. King of Swords and Two of Swords. Okay. So I do feel like you're taking a King of Swords approach to this, where you're being very strategic, very up in your head. You're thinking about things, okay? And you're very intentional about it. And you have to make a decision about this. And there's things that you might not be seeing or looking at very clearly, but a decision needs to be made, and you're kind of putting it off because you don't want to make a decision here. And you might be possibly feeling like everybody's lacking something. Everybody's, it's... Let me see the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords, please. There's a love opportunity coming in for you, I believe, by the end of the month here. Okay, time's a little fluid. So for some of you, it might be a little later, a little sooner. Maybe it already showed up, okay? The Four, yeah, we're back to that wanting stability. The Four of Pentacles here coming in tells me that this necessary transition is for into something stable here. What's on the bottom of the deck here? The Five of Swords. Didn't you already have that? Let me see something. I would like clarify Temperance, the Sun, and the Five of Swords, please. Because I feel like this is where your hang up is. But this is a turning point for you guys. That is your main energy here. Clarify, please. Excuse me. Two of Wands. Yeah, this is a choice. That's two cards saying you got to make a decision on this. Okay. Let me see. Let me get one more on this for you guys. Five of Discs, Two of Swords. Five of Discs, Two of Swords. Three of Wands. You're trying to figure out what movement to take here, which way to expand yourself, expand your horizons. And on the bottom of the deck here, what you don't see coming is the Magician. You're trying to figure out what you do want to manifest into this situation. I'm going to get you guys some animal advice. In my opinion here, you guys are trying to decide if you even want to get into a relationship. There's going to be a relationship entering in here, a possibility for love, and you're going to need to make a decision. And I feel like you're hung up on wanting to keep the balance and stability in your life and not knowing if you want to move towards that or not. But this is a turning point, and this is a necessary transition, and that it does look like this option that comes in for you during this transition could be a very stable option for you with, an equal amount of give and take. So if someone does enter, you may want to just take a look at it, okay? Take a serious look before making the decision, because I do feel like you're afraid to. And I feel like some of you have gone on dates and it's like, nope, not doing this, okay? But I feel like someone's going to come in here that offers you the things that you're wanting, and you may actually turn away from it because you don't want to deal with trying to, lose that balance that you've created and that stability you've created in your life. But this transition, I feel like, will still keep you stable here. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading helps you in some way. I hope this situation works out well for you. And until we meet again.